Hey guys, this is Uncle Gary. I wanted to put this video together. It's a showcase of the server. Well, it's Minecraft Realms, but the server that I'm playing with my nephew, and he doesn't really have the time to play it, so I've been pretty much doing most of this on my own. And what you see behind me is what my nephew has built, and he tries. It's fine, but I'm looking for other people to kind of get involved. And if you're interested, you can definitely join. But I'll take you on a little tour of this server, and I can show you my nephew's house right quick. There's a little bit to see in here. He's kind of a noob, and I'm not saying I'm a pro, but I'm definitely not this newbie. But you know, he's got his little things set up, and it's cool and all that stuff. But I'll bring you up to the roof so you can kind of get a look at everything else that's going on around the little things that that I've been setting up. And that's kind of what's been going on for now. I think I can still make this jump if I try. Uh-oh. Nope. That's alright. Well, this is the storage room. And it's basically the center spot of what you were just looking at. If I can go grab my other stuff. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, all this stuff is you know it's all built on survival. And I'll take you on a little tour of basically what everything is. So, whatever I got back, I got back. It's all good. Um, this is basically just an egg farm. Um, this is some stuff that my nephew built that you know he wanted to have some cows and stuff like that. This is you know something that I built. It's not as efficient as I want it to be. I'm definitely going to go higher with it and build another one, but that's just basically a mob spawner. Very small iron farm. Hey, and we come up just in time to see, you know. But it gives you a sufficient amount of iron for a small server. And then if we come back down, there's a room inside here that collects the drops from the mob spawner up top. And then the tall tower that you see on the right hand side there is a cactus farm. Not a cactus farm, a sugarcane farm. And I'll have to put a link in the description of who came up with this design. I can't remember off the top of my head, but you just got to see it work. And that all drops sugarcane down into here, and I kind of like, you know, a little bit of design. I like to design things. The small building in the middle here is actually an enchantment room. So that's all that is. But like I said, I like to design things, and when you're starting off in a survival world, you use what you got. So this big building in the middle is the storage room. You know, you've seen that before when I died. A couple of cats, but it's pretty much nicely set up for just a storage room. It's not automatic. There's no automatic storage room. I think I'm going to do something like that in the future. Now coming out here, this all wraps around. In here is where the cactus farm is Why anybody would need that much cactus, I don't know, but I just thought I would do it. It's actually based on Etho's cactus farm, but it's 4 of them. It's 4 of them combined. So yeah, it gives you just so much cactus that you don't need. Yeah, I don't know what much more to say about that. In here, which is still unfinished too, but we have all the sheep, every different color of wool. There's only 4 or 5 of each color, but we have every color of sheep. So you come in, and then on the top of this, there's a storage for every different color of wool. So when you come in and shear them, you can. Well, I'm thinking about making this some kind of a storage room for either dyes or something like that. Then come around here. This is the train station, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. But it's an unfinished building with a top level here, and I'll get to the train station in a minute. And then, oh, I need to eat. Like I said, everything's on survival. This is a temporary portal that I use to get to the Nether. And out here is what I actually just finished this today. Is a gold farm, and that kind of does the job. And it's basically set up in the same pattern of a zombie XP farm, but I have it set up so that they get pushed through the middle. In here, they go up the tower and get dropped down. And there's a couple things. I haven't finished the walkways to come over to it yet, or anything like that. But you know, you get the gold. You get gold swords, which I'll get to in a minute also. Settling around this other side, which I forgot to show, is a little chicken cooker, which gives chickens and cooked chicken and feather. And then on the back end, which connects into underneath the cactus farm, is also the cow cooker. And it gives you obviously beef and leather. Well, there's none in there right now, but you go up, you feed them, give them a little bit of wheat, they breed. You guys know, it's been done before. The inside of this I haven't finished yet. Kind of had an idea for inside of here, but I haven't finished it yet either. It just matches the same side as the other side, and I haven't finished the floor in here. But it kind of just matches this, and this is basically just for the cactus. And then we'll get to the train station. I don't want to take you guys on a long ride, but it will take you to a couple of, and this I'll post the name in the description also of who I got the design from for this. But if I click on the slime farm, the light comes on, that comes out, hop in, and I go, and it brings me down. This is kind of a longer ride, but it's the medium ride compared to the other two. But I managed to find 4 slime chunks that were in a square. So I felt it was the right place to actually build the slime farm. And again, something that's just not finished. I'd love to redo the walls of this. I'd love to finish the slime farm off. But I'd love to have some other people playing, so that hey, everybody helps each other out and does their thing. Alright, it looks like we're just coming to the end of this ride. And this is another one that I will post in the description, of who, and if you guys know anything, like, you'll know who came up with these designs. But yeah, it's the cactus design with the iron golems. So all you gotta do is basically hang out over here, and the slimes will spawn in. And I only have 2 floors in. It's basically all pretty much needed, and I've gotten a decent amount of slimes out of it. The reason why you see wood in there is actually this is dug into an abandoned mine shaft, which I didn't plan on happening, but there we go, there's the slimes. And they're doing their thing, rubbing their faces on the cactus. So I'm glad you guys got to see that. And then what happens is they rub their face on the cactus, and you know, they slime balls fall into the hoppers and collect them in the chests. And that's how that works. If you want tutorials on that, I'm not going to do one, but I'll definitely link you to the tutorial that I use to do it. But the zombie XP farm. So that brings out your mine cart. Hit the button. This is a shorter ride. It was a lot closer. This is the first spawner that I found in this world. And like I said, I'd love to, you know, come in and have some cooperative help to actually like build, gather materials, everything like that. But you know, I try, and you can see, you know, in here, and this is where I was talking about with the gold farm. Is what I do is I save those golden swords, and I use them here because you know we all know golden swords suck. So, you know, why not use them here? It's just a hopper, and stuff winds up in here. I clean it out. For the most part, I'll kind of throw them in a couple of chests or whatever like that, but it's all garbage, really. I really need to set up garbage disposal for most of this stuff. But just a hopper, whatever like that, and then I use the gold swords to gather XP, and then, you know, whether it's books or whatever I feel like bringing down here. I keep a little bit of lapis down here, and I have a enchantment room down here too, so that you really don't have to go too far. You can bring a bunch of pickaxes, you can bring a bunch of swords, you can like bring a bunch of books, which I think is the best idea. Is if you can have a sugarcane farm and a cow farm, you know, have those books, because then you can choose what enchantments you really have on your stuff with an anvil. So basically, like, you know, it's a lot that's built over, this is about a 3-month span that we've been doing this. And, you know, I'd love to have some other people, you know, come on the server and either teach me or I can teach them. It really doesn't matter. Just have some fun. And the other one that I have set up goes over. It's about a 4-minute ride. It goes under the ocean across to a desert where I basically just go to pick up sand to make glass. And you know, but I'd love to have some other people come on. Let's have some fun. And if you're interested, just let me know. Hit me up. Alright? Thanks, Drunko Gary. Bye. Yes, my skin is a beer cup.